And we've begun action here in Sioux City. We just had the puck drop and it went to the other end. Our preview wasn't synced with our live view, so here we are now, and hopefully you're getting this. We've got a couple computers here to try and test out what's working and what's not, and I think we're on. So we're getting 0-0 tie. Obviously, we're only a couple seconds into the game here, and Dubuque's putting pressure on Sioux City already. Sioux City's blocking some shots down here, and Andre's going to take the puck and turn and look to shoot it up ice here. He had Lynch on a nice little seam play there, but got to lay that pass down flat to your buddy, and that one was high and out of his range there. A few inches off the ice. He's unable to corral that one with the toe of his stick. So we're going to run back here with, looks like George Johnson taking the draw. We got Woodbury on the right wing and Posson on the left wing. Dubuque's going to dump it deep here, and Posson's going to go over there and take the puck here and bounce it off the wall to himself, and he's looking to make a pass to somebody. He does to Woodbury, who gets it down deep, and looks like George Johnson there. He holds up because, you know, you don't want to run the guy into the boards from behind, and makes a nice sauce play to his D, but the D is just covered there. So Andre's going to come back and chase it. Oh, that's JoJo Hope. He's going to race back and get this one. Go D to D to D again. Reverse play, and it's out to Woodbury. Woodbury's got to turn a little lower because he's catching those on the backhand out by the point. He's going to end up taking a big hit one of these times. Getting too far to the D to take that recipient of that pass. So there's JoJo. He lays the lumber on some guy and knocks him down. Good balance there, JoJo. Oh my goodness, shot from the point, and it's blocked by Drake, and that just kind of redirects it, and it almost gets by the goalie there. Goodness sakes. Good things always happen when you throw pucks to the net, they say, so Dubuque's doing that well at this point in the match. So we're just 2 minutes into the game here, and it's 0-0. 0 shots on goal. Sioux City passes it out to Dubuque there, but they regain control, and they're coming out of the zone here. Andre with some speed. He can't corral the puck as he goes by the defense. It's going to be in deep here, and him and Brendan Lynch are putting pressure on. Take a couple hits for their effort and slowly get back into play here. Barker chips that one down. That might go for icing. Can't tell. It's blocked by the boards. It sure does. So we're going to have an icing on the play and change lines for Sioux City and change lines for Dubuque. Looks like we got some more fans filtering in here for this junior varsity game. This morning still, it's 11:58 here. Game was supposed to start at noon, which is why I think our sync was off a little on our YouTube channel a few minutes early. So we're 2.5 minutes into the game here. 0-0 tie with 0 shots from either team. The shots that were attempted by Dubuque were blocked by defensemen. Didn't register on the board here. There's Drake Anderson wheeling and dealing. His D partner there, Carter Johnson, just kind of stays in his way. So if Anderson wants to skate the puck, he's going to have to look up ice to skate that puck. And if you want to move the puck sideways, you just pass it over to your D partner, usually. If he's got a better angle for the pass to the forwards. Instead of doing that, he ran into him. We have a face-off. Woodbury can't corral that one, and Lucas gets it with the jump, drops it down to himself. Gets knocked down by George Johnson, who gets it out here to Woodbury, and Woodbury's kicking it through the center ice and gets it swatted away by Dubuque. George Johnson takes a heavy ride down to the ice from number 16, and they throw it deep. Looks like it's JoJo Hope on the turn, over to Drake Anderson. Drake's obviously been working on his foot skills because his crossovers, his backwards turns are looking really nice today. As he tries to get back up in center ice, he left his stick, and not sure why he's going to get back into play, but generally if you lose your stick at center ice, you just want to get off. Get some fresh legs out there. Oh, Woodbury sidesteps a big hit from number 5. So Dubuque's out here with virtually the same bench, minus maybe 3 or 4 players that played in the varsity game. Otherwise, all these are the same kids who played in the varsity game. Number 5 here and 27, 3. Well, all these kids just played in the previous varsity game, and now they're out here playing a second game against our junior varsity kids. So they're going to be tired here come the end of the game. Johnson goes D to D to JoJo, and JoJo pushes it out to Lynch, who sidesteps a big hit. And Dubuque pushes it back deep into the Sioux City zone, and now Johnson's going to take this one up to Barker. Barker back to Johnson, and Johnson's got a 2-on-1 developing here. He's looking fake shot. He passes to Lynch, who can't corral it. He doesn't get the puck. Oh, they call it a goal? Hold on. He called it a goal. Axlum was the referee wearing the stripes. Adam Axlum was pointing to the net like it was a goal, and Sioux City goes and celebrates and lines up at center ice. So we have ourselves a possible goal here. No goal, no goal. They decide to wave it off. Sioux City still thinks it was a goal, except for Drake Anderson, and it was a great attempt as Johnson got the move on the D and created a 2-on-1 with space. And as he passed it over to Lynch, Lynch accepted the pass, but the puck flipped on its edge while he was shooting, and he was unable to get anything on it. So it's no goal, and that's Lynch back to the D to Johnson, back to Lynch, playing patty cakes. Lynch is really small in stature. He takes one in the back, a little cross check there, and gets knocked down, but he does a great job of sidestepping hits as he's got good peripheral vision. Kind of feels it coming. He didn't feel that one coming. That was a forearm shiver from number 19. It's about twice my size. Some big boys. There's Johnson up to Barker. Barker to the middle to Andre. Can't catch the pass, and that one's going to be iced down by Dubuque. We'll have a face-off in the offensive zone here now. 10 minutes left in the first period. Shots are 1 for Sioux City, 2 for Dubuque. Junior varsity game. Scores 0-0. And we have Chandler Pithan on the chat. Go Tros. Attaboy. Chandler's just hanging out watching some hockey on Sunday. I guess that's something good to do. He's, I believe, in a mountain or western time zone, so still before lunch for him. On the rebound, Jake Posson with the goal. Just in the right spot, right in that greasy area, about 10 feet from the blue paint, and just pounds it home. Good job, Jake. So we have a 1-0 lead by Sioux City here early in the first period. Possum putting them up 1-0. He's got that mullet flowing out the back there, just hockey hair don't care kind of attitude there, and just putting pucks in the net, baby. So we got assist to Anderson and Hope on that Possum goal, and they're working hard down low to get possession, and Drake comes out with it. He's going to skate it wide and let his friend Woodbury with a center lane drive, and Possum brings up the rear and gets another shot on goal. Now we got a race to the puck here, and Dubuque with a lot of speed bringing it in strong, and JoJo with a good angle forcing him to shoot from outside the scoring area there. George Johnson sidesteps a hit, punches it out to Possum, who gets tripped. We're going to have a call here. We got a delayed penalty in this 2-on-1 developing. A shot on goal by George, and that's blocked aside by the goalie and covered. Adam Axlum, the head referee for this JV game, calls a tripping on the play there. And we're going to have our first power play. 9 minutes left in the first. Sioux City's going up on the power play. We're going to have Johnson on the left D, Johnson on the right D. That's Carter and George. Looks like we're going to have Barker on left wing, Andre at center, and Lynch on the right wing. And Sioux City wins the draw to the corner, and they're going to go fight for possession now. They lose possession, and Dubuque fires it down the ice. That defenseman for Dubuque, number 5, I don't know his height and weight, but it's well over 6 foot, and he's a tall kid there. Got a lot of big boys on that team. Must be some home cooking in that side of the state. Here comes Carter Johnson wheeling and dealing. We call him Dangles. Oh my goodness. He gets pushed to the ice and a rough ride into the end boards there. It's a little slow getting up, but his team's battling, and he's going to come in and knock the puck away from the guy. That took a little wind out of his sails there, that fall to the ice. Minute 15 left in the power play here for Sioux City. They're regrouping in their own zone. Johnson comes back to help out, takes it up the left wing side, fans on the pass, but then regroups to Lynch. They've got some trouble over there with number 15. He's giving them all they can handle, breaking up their play. And they dump it deep, and Dubuque's going to bring this out from behind the net and ice it down again. They're going to kill another 10 or 15 seconds off the clock here by icing the puck. So at the levels above bantam is when you can start to ice the puck again, and on the power play. And you just dump it all the way down and force the guys with the man advantage to come 200 feet. So here's George. He's looking to come 200 feet. I mean, is he going to bring it by himself, or is he going to pass? He's going to bring this one all the way up. Still moving, drops it to Woodbury. Woodbury shoots off the shin guards. Nothing developing there. So Drake Anderson's going to go back to get this one. Passes it up to Woodbury, who turns, gets it off the boards, makes a little play to George Johnson, who's got it in the middle. George is going wide, does a little stop, shake and bake, and loses it. So they're going to have to go battle behind the net. We'll see who comes out with it here. Looks like Dubuque's going to shoot it into the referee's legs and then try and pass it over to a winger who's down deep to get it out. He flips it up to the D, and JoJo can't keep it alive. So Drake's going to regroup and throw one off the boards. He decides that there's no one there because everyone's changing. Does a circle over to Hope, up to Woodbury. Woodbury, if you watch this video, Tristan, you need to turn your body towards the guy passing you the puck, because when you turn backwards like that and catch him, you're going to take a big hit. You want to face the puck and then catch and pivot and go, buddy. Or you skate straight into the defender and catch those passes on your backhand. Those don't feel too good. Seen plenty of kids grab those passes like that and have a rough ride. Offensive zone faceoff. Teams are back at full strength here. It's 5-on-5. Andre wins the draw. Barker helps it get back to the point where they shoot. Dubuque's got some big bodies in the corner protecting the pucks well and keeping Sioux City from gaining possession down there. And they're able to just chip it out, but that's going to be an icing on the play as they just hit it too far ahead of everybody. Hello, Chandler Pithan. It's good to see you're still kicking. Hopefully you're doing well this year. See your dad posts a few things online about what's going on, so good luck and hope you're having a good season and doing well in school. That's the most important thing. School first, hockey second. We got a race here. Max Barker throwing the wheels on. He back checks and just stops this play from developing. Great back check by Max Barker. JoJo Hope with the regroup there. He circles behind the net and tries the other side, but the other side's no easier than the way he had before. Backhand pass by Dubuque. Another backhand pass, and they can't connect here, so Carter Johnson steals it and flips one over to Barker, who tries to go back to Andres and not paying attention there. And everyone's just falling asleep here on this line. There's 5 guys who are not skating right now, and Dubuque's able to get control of the puck. Lynch decides to throw. Oh my goodness, he's throwing the body around. This kid's an animal. He's throwing it with number 5, the biggest guy on their team, I believe, shoulder to shoulder. And there it's Johnson up to Barker. Barker's going to take a hit from number 5 as well and see if he can win the puck battle. That one goes back deep where Hope's got to go find some space to win a puck battle there, and he does, and he chips it over to Barker, who's going to turn. He's looking to get it to Andre. But that one goes off his leg there and goes for an icing. I think they called it too many men on the ice, as Dubuque's got 6 guys out there right now. If the camera man was watching here, we've got 6 guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and one just dropped on the ice here. Dubuque had 6 guys on the ice. I was just showing the people in the YouTube audience of what was happening there. And so there's a penalty on them, and I have no idea why that the puck is coming down here. When the puck should be outside the zone, it looks like Holzrichter's making the adjustment here. And whenever there's a penalty on the opponent, it can't face off next to your goaltender, so it's got to come outside the blue line. And Dubuque just pushes that one deep, as they're going to kill off this penalty a few seconds here by getting it deep in Sioux City's zone, forcing the good guys to come 200 feet. That's Woodbury getting poke checked, and George Johnson sweeps up the loose change, and he's coming straight up the middle, heads right at him, cuts right, looks left, makes a play to the middle. It's blocked aside by Dubuque. Makes a play back to the D to Carter Johnson. Carter Johnson pivots back to George, and George can't control the pass, so Carter's got a battle to keep this one in. Woodbury comes over to help out and keeps it in. Johnson with the big shot. They can't control the rebound here. It's loose, and that's Posson kicking it back up to George Johnson, back to Drake Anderson on the D, and Anderson back. And now he's going to walk the line, see if he can find some space. He finds a pass to Woodbury, who shoots wide. Johnson with a nice pivot turn, keeping control, but Dubuque's able to get it out of the zone there. We're going to kill another little bit of time here with 3:25 left in the first period. Shots are 7-3 Sioux City with a 1-goal lead, 1-0, and they have a 45 seconds left on this power play. As Johnson sweeps in and gets poke checked. He just loops on the play because he's playing defense, and we got 3 guys playing defense. So the forwards are down there low now, out to the D, and pass it D to D. He fakes that one, looks for a lane, but hits a skate. Keeps it down low there with the pass in. They rim it around, and Drake Anderson's on his side, right in position. He's not going to hold the zone, though. Drake's going to have to pinch next time on that and hold the zone. You have a man advantage on the power play. Now we're going to lose all of our power play time as the puck comes all the way down here. There's 5 seconds left in the power play, and this thing's going to expire. Their guy's going to come out of the box. As I look over, he steps out. They're at full strength. It's back to 5-on-5. And there's 2:26 left in the first here. Dubuque's number 2 sauces it over to 98. 98 backhands it out of the zone to 77, who chips it over to 5, and they misconnect. But 5 gets it because Lynch ducks that hit. Doesn't want any part of that contact. That was a big collision waiting to happen. Better safe than sorry in that situation. Here's JoJo up to Barker. Barker passes out of Lynch's reach there, but it's still in the zone here. See if they can keep it. They can keep it in here for a second. They keep it in, a little friendly fire as Lynch takes out George Johnson in center ice. Johnson with the little chip ahead, hoping Woodbury will go gather it, but now they're battling for it in front of the net, and the goalie kicks the net off, so I believe we're going to have a face-off outside the zone since the goalie kicked his own, or inside the zone since the goalie kicked his own net off. That's number 32 in net. He played the last period and 3/4 of the varsity game there, so he's all warmed up. Sioux City back to work in the corner here and trying to pin Dubuque deep in their end. They've been doing a good job of it so far. Oh, that's Jake Posson with the hit in front there. Takes the worst end of that one and just kind of loses his balance there. Drake with the reverse hit. That is just a hit that has been legal for the past few years, but I think they're going to start outlawing that hit. If you have the puck and someone's coming after you, to make that reverse hit on a guy without the puck. It's good to create space for yourself and totally legal right now, so we're calling that a Heck of a play by Drake Anderson. It's called an offensive hit. Oh my gosh, is that one effective? Johnson just wheeling and dealing up the side here. They just kind of chip it in there and relieve a little pressure here and hope to get it back in the neutral zone, where number 16 chips it to himself, and he's going to work in the corner here. Now Dubuque's got it in the corner, and Max Barker's going to take a look. He passes it right to the Dubuque guy in the slot, and Dubuque's able to keep it in. Max Barker has that one back. I'm sure he's going to want to skate it out another 15 or 20 feet and change his angle. So there it is to George Johnson, who gives it back to Dubuque's D, and Sioux City just unable to get anything really going here in the first period. There's 10 seconds left, and 7-6, it's counting down. We're going to have an icing on the play, and 3.5 seconds left in the first period. We're going to have a D-zone faceoff next to our goalie. Hopefully they take a look at the clock here and realize all they need to do is win the puck over to the sidewall there and kill this 3 seconds off, so there's no chance for Dubuque to get a shot on net. Oh, they put 5 seconds back on the clock, so 1 1/3 seconds put on there. Sioux City's just going to ice this one down and waste the time. It was probably a good play there. Should have probably shot it a little softer, because the referees could put a second back on the clock as that one crossed the line with about a second left. But that's the end of the first, ladies and gentlemen. It's 1-0 Sioux City Metros junior varsity against Dubuque Devils junior varsity here on Sunday afternoon. Shots are 7-3 Sioux City, and we're going to take a couple of minute rest here as the players regroup to their benches for some water and instructions and a quick break. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second period action here, 1-0 Sioux City. And here's the drop of the puck. Colin Andre kicking that one back to Barker. Goes over to the D, and they're going to go D to D here. Drake Anderson's picking it up on his backhand. He's looking to pass to the middle there to Andre. They do a crisscross with Lynch. He takes it wide. Lynch is driving the center lane. Barker was in the far lane, but Andre just got that one taken away. There was no play. This one's going to be a delayed offsides here as Lynch plays it back to the D. That's Carter Johnson bringing the puck up, and he sauces it right into the belly of number 16. Going to have to go do a vision test there and see if he actually saw that player right in front of him. So that was a great shot by the goal, stop by the goalie there. Looks like we got Sanderson in net today. A little cross check from George Johnson off the face-off, trying to clear some space for himself. Drake Anderson playing some good D there. He's got a man in front open. Let's see if he goes. He goes and picks him up, number 15. Good job by Drake to lift that stick. Nobody covers the other guy on the other side, and they're flopping around. The puck's still loose, and there is no goal on the play. Nets off by 8 inches, and I think Dubuque is disputing that with some choice words from the look on the referee's face, and it happens all the time. You get in there, you're roughing, and everyone's scrambling to get that puck in, and somebody bumps the net off the moorings, and the puck goes in the net, but it's never a goal once you bump the net off. So these nets have little pieces of steel that get kind of pounded down in the ice, a little cone shape, and then the goal post is hollow, and it sits on top of that, which is about 4 or 5 inches tall, and so that little nub just slides up and out of the ice and lets it go backwards, and there's a divot in the ice there after they scrape, and it's kind of a cone-shaped divot that the net makes from putting pressure down, and that just holds the net in place, and if you bump it, it kind of comes up and out of that little divot in the ice and moves pretty easily once it starts to get worn out. And you'll see the referees from time to time go over there and shoot a water bottle at it to create some more ice around that cone-shaped piece of steel there to keep it in place. That's Lynch with the little kick move out of the zone. Barker's going to pick this one up on the left wing. Pivots, opens up, makes a play out to Andre. He runs out of real estate and shoots it over the net. Andre with a prime scoring opportunity there. 4 or 5 feet off to the right side of an empty net there, and shoots that one high into the safety netting here behind the goaltender. So when the puck is forced out of play and over the glass by an offensive guy, the puck face-off comes outside the zone. So that one was outside the blue line, and we're back in action here. Dubuque making a play to their left wing. Their left wing shoots with some speed up the side. He's looking to center it. No one's there. He does a wraparound, but hits the side of the net. Sanderson covers that one up easily. So now we're going to have an offensive zone face-off with 13-13 left in the second period here. Sioux City with a 1-0 lead. Goal by Jake Posson on the one-timer right in front of the net in the first period. Capitalizing on that play. He scored a couple goals this year already, so good job, Jake. Johnson with some good stick handling moves, goes left and right and brings the puck all the way up ice. And that was last move. Everything was good until that last move when he tried to cut inside. He had him if he went wide and made the pass play. He had drawn all the players to him. And there they are battling over there. Oh, Dubuque's got a 3-on-2 developing here. I don't think number 12 saw it, so he just throws one backhand at the net, but he had a 3-on-2. They could have made a couple little passes there. Turned the defense inside out. Sanderson with the easy glove save. So we got shots are 8 for Sioux City, 9 for Dubuque. But Sioux City sitting with a 1-goal lead. That one goes behind the net. Drake Anderson's looking to make the backhand pass to Lynch, who turns and flips it out of the zone. Good play by Lynch to get it up here to Andre on the move. He doesn't even see the defense, but luckily he's got enough speed to duck under him. And they're sitting down in the corner pushing each other for some reason when there's a loose puck there. It's out. Oh, and a fire by George Johnson gets gloved down. Drake Anderson with a nifty left-hand move there and fires one back at the net for the rebound. Barker gets pushed on his behind, and there might be a call here as they battle for space over on that far side. Barker and number 12, it looks like. 22 it was. Sioux City putting some heavy pressure on here. And the defense was sitting far outside here by the blue line instead of activating. Well, that puck would have been probably in the back of that empty net by Drake. So as all 5 of Dubuque's guys were in front of the net, and there was no chance of them breaking out, you know, you want maybe one of your D to start sliding in to collect some of that loose change down there inside the circles, and they didn't, so puck comes out of the zone. Jake the Snake Posson on the left wing here. Carter Johnson take the draw, the dangler, the deker. And Woodbury on the right wing. Sioux City gets it deep, and The goalie's going to tap it to his defenseman as he turns, make a play up to the left wing, and he tries to chip it center, but Sioux City breaks that up. Good job. Carter Johnson just pushes that one in. It was offsides, and now it's back on. Johnson with the play. He's going to shoot. Oh, and it's blockered aside. The goalie just threw his stick out of his hand as he blockered that one away. And here comes Dubuque on this end. Coming after the puck as Dubuque and the defenseman down there exchange sticks. As the D gave the goalie the stick for Dubuque and let him use a forward stick for a second. He had to lift his arm so fast to block that Carter Johnson shot to the top corner that he just left his stick down there to get his arm up quicker. I guess if you don't have to lift the stick with your arm, that's less weight and more speed. So, heck of a save by this goaltender. Face off to the right of Sanderson. It's won by Dubuque and almost intercepted by Sioux City. It's Max Barker gives the defenseman from Dubuque a rough ride, finishing his check. That one's back to the middle for a slap shot from Dubuque, just wide, and they couldn't connect on the rebound off the half wall. Here comes Lynch. He misses the pass, tries to catch it with his skate. And Drake Anderson gets this one and skates it over by his partner and then finds some relief behind the net where he can chip it up to Lynch on the half wall, and he chips it out of the zone. Most important thing is get it out of the zone. Now Dubuque's got to regroup, and everyone has to reset outside the blue line, and that buys some more time so we can set up a play. JoJo took his time back there, and he was unable to make a play because you got to get back to those pucks as fast as you can so you got time to look. And Sioux City just has to ice that one to relieve some pressure now. A lot of times you'll see those pucks shot in deep and you'll see the defense going slow back there to the puck, and I know you're thinking the same thing I am. Why don't you just get there quicker, as hard as you can, and then you got more time to take a look? The coaches are telling them the same thing over there all the time. They'll see him on the bench and they'll say, hey, you know, get it moving, and there's Dubuque with a goal. Shot and score. The lefty comes off the face-off and puts one by Sanderson. Sanderson sliding to his right, and the guy shoots back to the side where Sanderson just came from and sneaks one by for a 1-1 tie. 9:50 left in the second period here. Oh, that was a big yawn. We're going to have a center ice face-off. Carter Johnson, Tristan Woodbury, Jake Posson on the forward line. George Johnson and JoJo Hope on the D end. And there's Woodbury with the puck. He's going to push it up the right side and take a big hit. So we're ready for a line change here. See what they come out with this time. Looks like Sioux City basically running the two lines there. Got two lines and one extra forward. Or maybe that's two lines and an extra D-man. It must be an extra D-man. Keep switching back between Anderson and JoJo, and that one's up to Andre in the middle as he turns away from pressure, and that one's offside by 1.5 feet as Lynch tries to extend his leg, but his leg's not that long. So we're gonna have a face-off on the right side here of the neutral zone. Same line's gonna stay out there, take this draw. They win it over to the boards, where Max takes it up the wall and puts a hit into the guy. I think we have a high sticking call on the play. I'm not sure who it's on. As Max and the Dubuque player exchange words. Looks like it's going to be on number 19 from Dubuque for a roughing call. think maybe he just, after the body check, he came around with his left forearm and kind of hit Max Barker in the head. And that was the roughing extent of it. Otherwise, it was just a body check. So Sioux City's got the power play here with 8:48 left in the second period in a 1-1 game. You're going to drop it to Andre here, who's at D, who's going to push it over to Johnson, who winds up with a big clapper. And bodies are flying in front as someone gets flipped over and just thrown to the ice. Having a tough time getting up there after that. Not sure who that is. This is Drake Anderson in front. He's the tallest kid on the team. He's well over 6 foot, I do believe. And
he got dumped pretty hard.
So he got his feet taken out from him pretty hard. It's kind of a sweep, slew foot situation where they scoop you from the back. And so he took a rough ride to the ice there, but trainer's going to take a look at him on the bench there from CNOS. Thank you guys for providing that service to us. And Sioux City's going to continue on the power play with 1:36 left here. See if the D gets over the boards to keep it in, and they don't. So Carter Johnson's going to have to skate 200 feet here and get the puck back. There's a miscue. And they almost score as Sanderson pulls it back. And generally, as the goalie goes to the goal, he wants to just put that puck behind the net so his forward or his D-man can circle whoever's coming back there to pick it up. And he just kind of leaves it dangling out there as they miscued. Dubuque went straight forward on that face-off there with a shot on net and just missed a couple feet wide. That puck's going to be outside the zone there by an inch, so we have a delayed offside here, and Lynch is going to cut through the neutral zone. Everyone checks up here. Andre's got the puck. He pulls it down and gives it to George Johnson, who gives it to Dubuque, and Andre just scoops up a puck as it flips off the Dubuque stick, and he's looking to make a pass play out front. They scissor behind the net. They got a guy out front, but Barker's standing still. He's not off to the side. So we got a shot through traffic, and that's an easy save as the Sioux City power play's just not moving around too much here. 39 seconds left in this power play. You want to see them spread out a little more and move their feet and move the puck. And a little disorganized here, not sure who's taking the face off, who's going where. Kind of moving everywhere now. Now they're set. Andre wins that draw back to Carter Johnson. He's over to George Johnson. Hope he doesn't, there he goes. He finds that seam pass to Andre, who shoots it into the goalie's chest. If Andre had that back, I'm sure he'd want that to be a one-timer. You got that net's open for a split second there to just bury it, and if you catch the pass and then take a look, it's giving the opportunity for the goalie to just slide back over there and make that save. So here's a couple good passes out high. And Johnson with the clap bomb. Holy smokes, that's the best shot I've seen him make in a while. He gets a lot on that one, and they're going to ice it down to kill the rest of this penalty. So now Dubuque slides out of the box. A man jumps the boards, and it's 5-on-5. Full strength for both teams as Andre puts it out here to Lynch. Lynch gains control. He's looking to split the D. He goes wide as one D falls. He's just making them drop with his fancy stick moves. Carter Johnson again. Slides it over to George Johnson. He lets it go for Drake. Drake moves up the wing. Drop pass to Lynch. He takes it left, then right. And then just shoots it off the defender's stick. So the coaching staff is telling them to go over there and to move. And they need more body movement there when you're trying to cycle the puck. And you're a harder target to hit or catch when you're going for the puck. Now we're going to have a melee here as Brendan Lynch took an illegal check from a guy because he didn't have the puck, and so he got hammered by this guy, and Drake Anderson came in and just shoved the guy into the boards there, which that guy did have the puck. So I'm not sure. I saw him put his hand up, but it's just going to be maybe a boarding penalty on Anderson, as the guy from Dubuque did have the puck, and Anderson hit him from the side back area there into the boards, and we hope he's okay. Body checks aren't meant to hurt kids. They're just meant to disrupt play so you can get the puck. So we're going to zoom in on the Metro sign here while the staff attends to this downed player. And I'm not sure what Woodbury did if he came in later, but Woodbury just got kicked out of the game. So we're going to take a break here and see what happened. And we're almost back here. Tristan Woodbury, 5 minutes for a check from behind. That has a game misconduct automatically attached to it, so he was escorted out. And the young player is up, and we hope he's okay. I think maybe he hurt his shoulder. So play's going to continue here, and it looks like Sioux City will be down for 5 minutes, and with a 5-minute major on that check from behind, Dubuque can score as many times as they want without the player coming back out of the penalty box. So a major call is a tough one to kill off. If you're a penalty killer, you have to kill off the entire 5 minutes. And there's one goal. So The Sioux City players were over here and they're looking at the players, but the sticks weren't very active. So when you're killing a penalty, those sticks have to be active. You have to be moving those sticks in every lane. The sticks are constantly moving. I'm not seeing much stick movement at all here. And they've got a player trapped, and one player got tripped behind the net. And then Drake tries to put his stick down to stop the cross ice play, and it gets right through to the odd man. So 2-1 Dubuque. There's still 4 minutes and 18 seconds left in this major penalty, and Dubuque is still going to be on the power play. So Adam Axlem, the head referee here today, is telling the coaches what's going on over there as Max Barker just grinds deep here and makes a pass out to Carter, or George, who slaps one to the net. And they've got Dubuque regrouping here. Let's see if they put some pressure on. Dubuque's players are screaming. The defenseman took the puck behind the net and just stood there. You want to get that puck up ice as fast as you can. Just get it moving up ice so you can get some zone time here, get some passing going on. George Johnson lost his stick, and then they iced it, and everyone in the crowd thought George should hurry up and get his stick and get a breakaway, but he didn't know what was going on. He had his back to the play. He was just trying to get his stick, for goodness sakes. Dubuque miscues on that, and that one's going to be fired down for icing. This is called the Sedin play, where you have a player flying, and because the Sedins for Vancouver used to do it all the time. One of them would fly down, the other one would send the puck off the backboard wall, and the brother would come up and tap it in the net. And they didn't quite have enough speed going to make that happen, but they could have. This puck out of the zone, back to Drake, and Drake's going to just chip it out to neutral ice here, where George Johnson's going to get it deep, and they're going to waste a little more time here, forcing Dubuque to go 200 feet. Pass play from Dubuque's left wing to their center. They got a cutting center, but Lynch is there to help out, and they break up that play. No puck support by Dubuque as they were changing players over there on the side. That's an easy save for Sanderson as there's no traffic in front. So we got a little discussion here between the referee and the linesman about something that's going on. And I think we're all ready to go here. Sioux City making a last-minute line change as they're the home team. You got guys that are almost ready. Sticks are on their knees as the puck's dropped. You got to get those sticks down, and you got to be on your toes right when that puck's dropped, boys. Be moving. You want these defenders here on this penalty kill moving, constantly moving from place to place to cut these shots off, and they're going to allow this big guy to get another shot on Sanderson. Got a save there. So we're going to have another face-off here with 2 minutes, 16 seconds left in the power play. Sioux City down 1-2. And Dubuque wins that draw back to the D, and they go chipping it back up the half wall here for number 9. He's circling, looking for somebody to pass to. He can't find anybody to pass to. And Sanderson knocks the net off as he tries to push off it and come back out. The goalies are trained to push off of those net posts, but these nets just aren't sitting in here how they usually do, and they put it back in place, but they're made with just that little bump on the bottom so that when you push on them hard, they'll break away so someone doesn't get injured, and they're just not set right. So Andre pushes it back to Drake, who rims it all the way around, and it gets past the D. Thank goodness for Dubuque, though. The linesman stops that one. Keeps it from going the length of the ice. They're able to dump it in and get a forecheck established here again. And there's a pass back to the D. A big shot from the D on Sanderson, and the rebound goes up into the netting. And that one's going to be outside the zone, I believe. face off at neutral ice as the Dubuque player shot it directly from his stick into the netting over the glass. Now, if it hits someone else's stick on the defending team or the goalie blocks it over the glass, then the play stays inside the zone. So we've got Max Barker and George Johnson here as forwards, killing off the last minute 30 on this penalty. And JoJo and Drake back on D. So that pass is off of George's skate, and here it comes over to number 3, and he takes a shot wide. So they're going to have to reset here by the point, and that's outside the zone. All the players from Dubuque have to leave the zone, tag up by the blue line here before they can go back in now. The puck has to cross first. The player with the puck has to cross first, either way. They look for the cross ice pass to the right D here, and he doesn't have anyone to pass to. Like I explained before, it's the guys without the puck who need to make the play. They need to get open in open lanes, open spaces. The guy with the puck has limited options if nobody's open. See a lot of quarterbacks in football get sacked because nobody's open. So I'm not sure what Drake's doing back here at center ice all alone, but he could have kept that puck in. They are killing a penalty, but if your team has established zone, you want to kind of join them and stay with the play. Drake flips that one over the glass, so that's going to stay in the defensive end here in this 2-1 hockey game here, where Dubuque is leading. 1 minute, 28 seconds left in the second period. Shots are 15 for Sioux City, 17 for Dubuque. Dubuque is leading 2-1. There's 19 seconds left on the penalty kill for Sioux City. JoJo turns with it. Good little turn, and he backhands it up the wall. That one's going to get out of the zone. The Dubuque player had a couple guys open to his left, but dumped it in deep, so Sioux City's able to ice this one back down, and that is the end of the 5-minute major. Gave up 1 goal on that 5-minute major penalty, and they're back at full strength. So it's 5-on-5 now, and Andre's able to turn with this one and get some momentum going into the zone here. As the Dubuque player falls down, Andre backhands it. That one's open for Lynch, who gets it blocked away. Posson's in the corner, takes a hit. Back to Johnson, who's going to just throw one wide of the net looking for a rebound or a redirect. Lynch is down there in the corner battling for this as Andre puts a body on his guy, and number 9's out with, and now it's broken up by JoJo Hope nicely as the Dubuque player tries to do the cut across play, and he's going to collect a hooking call as he hooked JoJo as he turned after he blocked the puck on that cutback play. So Sioux City's going to test out their power play late here in the second period. They've got 26 seconds left on the clock here before the Zamboni comes out. So if they don't get anything going in this 26 seconds, they'll have a clean sheet of ice to do some work on. And they're not quite clear where the faceoff is here, boys. It's outside the zone since the other team has a penalty. And there's Lynch with the steal, and he dumps it in as Sioux City goes to work. Dubuque's going to kill off the rest of this period by icing the puck down here and forcing Sioux City to come 200 feet. So Carter Johnson's going to have the opportunity to skate about 3 more strides and get a shot off. And that's the end of the second period. So that period was a little bit rough for a minute there as Lynch took a hit without the puck, and then Woodbury came in and laid the body on the guy. And he got a penalty for that as the guy was a couple feet from the boards and took a rough ride into the boards. I think he got a slight injury from that. And that resulted in a 5-minute boarding play and a game misconduct for Woodbury. And it's 2-1 Dubuque after that. So we'll see you back here in about 15 minutes, and we'll have a power play for Sioux City.
Welcome back, fans. Brett Austin coming a little late to the to do his duty. Looks at me and just smiles. We're back at it. Third period underway here. 14:34 left. Got a little bit of a net problem there. Something interesting. Short on some players with some penalties. And Keegan DeVries, our backup goaltender for this game, has come in to play as a player. So this this could be interesting. Let's see how this goes. George at the point here. Over to Johnson. Johnson tries to make the pass. Broke up. Dubuque clears the puck as we are on a power play here. Johnson now on the far side, bringing the puck up. Puts a move on. Goes low. Looking to make a play, and he just about did. Drake just missed on that puck. Johnson now at the top. Now to Anderson. Moves it over to Lynch at the top of the circles here. Down low to Colin Andre. Brings it back out to the point to George Johnson. George takes a rip and just doesn't get through traffic. Good pressure here by Anderson in the corner. Back out to Johnson. Just didn't get enough of that one to make any impact. Good stop there by George Johnson, though. Penalties expired. Back to 5-on-5 hockey here. George Johnson goes. Keegan DeVries is out there now. Getting a little time. Jake Posson, far side. Pressure in here. Dubuque's got it near side. George Johnson picks it up in the D zone. Kicks it over to JoJo Hope. He's taking off the puck there a little bit, but uses his feet. Smart play. If your stick's taken up, guess you got to do what you got to do. Good block by DeVries there, and the crowd's letting him know it. They're loving it. The block shot by our backup goaltender. How awesome is that? Barker now near side coming in. Takes a shot from the top of the circle, and it's right there. And Jake Posson just almost got a little piece of that. Got tangled up here. 12:25 left to go in the third period here. Ooh, Al Johnson here filling in for Brett Austin. Okay, it's not Al. Al's running the camera. I guess Brett thought maybe he was better off to watch the third period rather than commentate, but we got you covered, Brett. Johnson with the shot. Goes wide. Calling Andre now. Good stop, Jack Sanderson there. Carter circles, looking to make a play. Whips it up. I think that pass was intended for Lynch, but it's all right. Good pass there by Drake Anderson. And a shot, and it stays in play. Colin Andre behind his own net now. Sorry, not his own net. JoJo Hope holding the blue line quite well there. Good job, JoJo. Puck comes back out. Carter takes it. Looking to make just an outlet pass to get in so we can make a change here. 11:48 left in the second period. Sioux City is down 2-1. Yeah, Sioux City's down 2-1. Sioux City's only goal is from Jake Posson early in the first period. Good pass there by Jake Posson. Big hit, though, over there on Keegan DeVries. George goes to make a play. Good job, George. Another hit on Keegan. Never really playing, but you know what? He just drew a penalty, so what the heck? Let's go. Max Barker with a shot. Just a little high. So Keegan DeVries is out here. Backup goaltender because we're short on players. We've got some injuries to some other kids that were injured yesterday in yesterday's contest. So Keegan DeVries is set. He's suited up and playing as a player, which I don't know if he's ever done that. Al, do you know? Has he ever, since he was probably 7 years old, has he ever played as a player? But he just drew a good penalty, so
Unless he blocked that shot. That's a nice block.
yeah, he had a block shot. He's drawn a penalty. I don't know if that penalty was a roughing. Did you hear what it was? Where's your headset at? It's broke.
No audio on it at all.
Oh, no. Little break in the action here, folks. I don't know what we got a double minor. I'm not real sure here. What's that?
I think they need to sort a few things out here.
Oh, we do got a double minor. So Keegan DeVries drawing that. I don't know if it was a rough or if it's a. Oh, there's Dad. I see Darren. Hopefully somebody got a hold of him, letting him know that his kid's in playing, playing as a player, and definitely making an impact real early in this third period. Anderson to take the draw here. Wins the draw. Ooh, I don't know what that was for. Wasn't a parent sound of the horn there. And Dubuque was clearly on what looked to be a breakaway. At least it appears to be. There was some confusion on guy running the box there. I don't know if. So the whistle was blown, hopefully because of them. .10:58 left here in the third period. Sioux City down 2-1 on a power play here. 4-minute double minor. Ooh, 2 minutes for cross-check and 2 minutes for a unsportsmanlike conduct. Colin Andre coming up now. Passes over to far side. Brennan Lynch coming in for looking for a shot. Wide shot, which Andre was able to keep for a moment. Then it went back out. Carter with the stop there with his left skate. Puts it in behind his own net to set up the power play here. Johnson comes out looking for Anderson. Great pass there. Anderson bringing it into the zone now. Looking to make a play. We got an offsides. Lynch maybe on the far side there. Face off to come out of the Sioux City zone. 3:06 left in the man advantage for Sioux City, so we need to capitalize on this and get the puck in the zone and make some plays here, get to the net. Colin Andre now takes it in behind his net. He's got a full head of steam here now. Passes the puck up to Brennan Lynch. Good pass. Brandon gets hemmed off the puck here. Johnson now in the D zone, taking the puck. See what he can do here. Good move there. Takes a shot. It is blocked. Oh, Brendan misses the puck there. Drake's able to keep it for a moment. Puck comes back out in the neutral zone. 2:30 left in the man advantage for Sioux City. Carter whiffs on the apparent pass there. He's looking to make a play. We're just not making no offensive moves here in this 4-minute man advantage now. 2 minutes left in the man advantage. 9:06 left in the third period. Johnson bringing it up in the neutral zone. Looking to cross and get in the zone. Makes a move. Goes down in the corner. Takes a hit. We're able to see some sustain some zone pressure here. Oh, he's hit from behind. No call there. Barker on the far side. Carter looking to take a shot here. The goaltender snags that one up pretty easily as he read it all the way. Well, if anything we can get out of this 4-minute penalty, Al, is we need to at least get one here and tie this thing back up. Barker to take the draw, loses the draw. Puck comes back out into the neutral zone. Anderson behind his own net, looking like he's got a full head of steam here. He's going to move. No, he's moving the puck up. Good pass to Barker. Barker looks like he's going to make a play here. Comes into the zone. Got George Johnson behind him, looking like he's going to drop it to him. Back to the point. JoJo did not pick his head up there. Clear breakaway here for number 9. Oh, and he hits the post and out there on. We got numbers. Sioux City's got numbers. Let's go. George Johnson to chase down on the far side in the corner there. Comes in behind the net. Just makes a stop move, and Dubuque perfectly content with throwing that puck down, but it went out of play. So we will have another offensive zone face-off here. Max Barker to take the draw here. Loses the draw, puck out of play again, which was good because they were going to look to clear that puck. Looks like we've got a timeout, Sioux City. So we'll take a little bit of a break here and be back in just a few moments. Check. So it's that mic there. Oh yeah, it's only one plugged in. I was looking, I've turned both of them because I wasn't sure. Oh. Should have been replaced 5 years ago. And we're back. Anderson to take the draw here. Wins the draw. Lynch back to Carter Johnson. Johnson throws it down. Oh, off the skate of Lynch. We have 40 seconds left in this man advantage here. Sioux City needs to capitalize and take control of this third period. Pass up the far side. Lynch with the puck now up to Anderson. Anderson dumps it deep. We're looking to chase here. Max Barker looks to chase. Drake Anderson looks. Circles back. Good pass there. Pass back by Lynch. Johnson to Andre. Andre, oh, it's out of play. Block shot here, so we will get a offensive zone face-off to the left of the netminder. Anderson to take the draw. Loses the draw, but we were able to keep the puck in the zone. Andre's looking to make a play. Johnson with the shot, and Max Barker with the tip in. There we go. 2 seconds left on that man advantage, and we were able to finally take advantage of that power play. 7:04 left in the third period. Sioux City had just tied the score up 2-2. It's a brand new ball game here. Sioux City out shooting Dubuque 21-17, so we've got a pretty even match here. I don't know if you guys can see the benches, but Sioux City's bench is quite small at this point right now. we've got some injured players, as we said. Dubuque's got a full bench. I only see about 5 players out here from varsity, so I'm sure we've got a lot of varsity players that are playing on this JV roster too. So Johnson to take the puck there in the defensive zone, looking to make a play. Passes it up to Drake, sees Drake, comes through traffic. He gets hemmed up. Colin Andre grabs the puck. Oh, and we have an offsides. Oh, Colin Andre was off to the races. Looking to make a play here. Dubuque fans like the offsides call because Andre was on a clear breakaway with a full head of steam. Andre to take the draw now, loses the draw. Sioux City able to regain control of the puck, though. Good shot there by Anderson. Boy, they've got it out for Anderson today. Carter Johnson with the puck now. Passes up to Lynch. Lynch gets hemmed off the puck. Lynch takes it up neutral zone, grabs it. Oh, and we've got a very, very big hit and a penalty coming up. Wow. I don't know what the call was, but Lynch is all right. He's one tough cookie. So Sioux City's going to go on a man advantage now. 6:20 left. Score's tied 2-2. Let's take a look at this hit here. I don't know if it's a roughing call or... What do you think that was, Al? Was that a roughing? I mean, it was an out of check from behind, I don't believe. A little bit of a size difference, which definitely makes a difference, too, in how bad some of those hits look. Puck out of play now. Dubuque 0-3 on the weekend against Sioux City, so they're looking to go home with some sort of victory here. So they're going to play pretty strong here in this last 6 minutes. 2-10 for boarding and a goal! Goal by Pawson! Oh my gosh! With the wraparound goal, the goaltender didn't see it. I think it came off of his stick and just went in. Jake didn't even know it went in at first. I seen it cross. Oh, Jake the Snake. 2 goals on the day for Jake. Rocking the mullet. The varsity boys loving it. Great job, Jake Pawson, just being aware of where he's at and what's going on. And now we got Brett Austin coming back here. Yeah, can you not hear me? At all? Oh. Yeah, it's louder in my ear now. Yeah, okay. Colin Andre now. Puck. George Johnson to keep the blue line there. Getting hemmed up here. Good takeaway by Lynch. Lynch up the far side. Looks to pass Johnson. Great pass. Great receive of a pass there. George makes the... Oh! Almost for George there. Well, sorry, folks. I guess I didn't have the mic turned up quite loud enough. Brett Austin came up here and turned my mic up. I don't know why he didn't just grab the headset and keep going, but he was perfectly content with walking away. No problem, no problem. 5:40 left in this contest. Sioux City up now 3-2. Sioux City wins the draw. Puck goes behind the net. Gets out of us, gets out of our way here. Oh, offsides there. Lynch touched that puck up on a delayed offside, so now the faceoff will come in our defensive zone. Hear a lot of hooting and hollering in this late in this third period. Everybody's on edge here a little bit, I guess. Colin Andre take the draw now. He wins the draw back to Johnson. Johnson puts it in behind his net. George Johnson now chasing the puck on the near side. Dubuque throws it back down deep, looking for a pass play in front of the net. Gets intercepted. Haley, number 3's got it. Drake Anderson, block shot. He's got an opportunity here. He's got a man open. Oh, and it just got a little piece of that puck. Neutral zone now. Dubuque comes in our defensive zone. Guys are looking to make a play here. Oh my God, big hit there. And not called. Oh my gosh, that looked like it was head contact. Well, nor here nor there. He's okay. Looks like Anderson now. Nope, Con Andre getting into it a little bit with the kid here. So got a little bad blood here going between Sioux City and Dubuque. It's been a weekend. Filled with a lot of hard hits, a lot of sloppy play, sloppy hits, and a lot of trash talk in here. And now we've got Colin Andre going in took them both. It's probably the right thing to do. Kind of sends a message to both teams that, listen, we're not going to take all this trash talking back and forth going on. We are here to play hockey, so we've got offsetting penalties. They got them both on the board, so I'm assuming a 4-on-4. No, okay, they took them off. So offsetting 5-on-5 here. Max Barker to take the draw here. Appears to be a little bit of confusion. Maybe about where to drop that puck. Okay, so here we go. 4:37 left in the third period. Sioux City up 3-2. Barker to take the draw here. Sioux City loses the draw, and a quick shot goes a little wide. Johnson throws it down. So we have a delay of game. Oh, Brendan on a clear breakaway. What a pass. Oh, and he just gets a little too much stick underneath of it. Oh, and he's completely laid out. Where are these referees seeing this? What? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Lynch was taken off just completely out of the play. Puck was in the corner. He's in front of the net. Let's see if we can get a replay here. So there he takes the shot.
What is that?
I don't know. And I don't think there was a call, but the parent, not even near the puck, delay, an interference at minimum. Maybe a check from behind. Just a little bit out of the camera angle there, but so Brendan Lynch, okay, skating off on his own here. Going back to the bench. Took a pretty big hit, so. Sioux City to take the draw. Sioux City loses the draw, but it does go into our zone here. If we chase, we can possibly pick this up and have an offensive zone. No. Puck comes out in the neutral zone. Johnson looking to chase now. Plays the puck really well there. Drake Anderson up to George Johnson. George gets in looking to make a play. Anderson's really getting into it with some of these guys now. And we got a puck out of play here. What Sioux City's got to take from this game is there's a lot of jawing out here. They need to just learn how to keep playing through all of that and just somehow ignore it. I know it's easier said than done, but just got to do it. Because what Dubuque's going to do is if they don't get what they want, they're just going to start hitting you. So good play there by George Johnson. George coming up on the, oh no, I'm sorry, Max Barker looking for George Johnson on the far side. Oh, and he shoots it wide. The unfortunate part of not making that pass is that that shot comes out of the zone and we take two scoring opportunities away. You know, he makes that pass. George takes that shot, looks for a rebound. We, potentially two scoring opportunities right there taken away. So 2-on-1s. If you're going to shoot, you better shoot low. He shot up and over the net and came right out of the zone. So Max Barker now to take the draw, wins the draw to Keegan DeVries. Carter now picks it up in the neutral zone, looking to make a play. Kicks it over to JoJo Hope near side. JoJo Hope into Jake Posson, puts it in the zone now. Max Barker goes to take a winding shot. Goes wide. Johnson now grabbing the puck in the neutral zone. Oh, and he just about caused a really bad turnover at a bad spot. Good thing he got away with one there. JoJo Hope now rushing the puck in the neutral zone. Picked back up by Dubuque. Dubuque looking to make a play. Puck shot wide, not a play. 2:43 left in the third period. Sioux City leading 3-2 in what's going to go down as probably one of our wildest weekends. Last year we had a little bit of issues with this Dubuque Devil team, especially close to the end of the game. So let's hope we keep it clean here. But again, Dubuque 0-3 on the weekend. What's that? Well, yeah, zoom in on the puck there. Dubuque 0-3 on the weekend, looking to not want to go home here 0-4. So they're going to do everything they can to try to stay in this contest, tie it, do whatever. So call a timeout. We'll take a quick break here and come back in a few moments. Just out of the frame on that. It almost looks like that guy might have just ran into him. But, because it almost looks like he hit him from his backside, and they just collided. But, I wasn't thinking there was going to be anything happen. No. And we're back. Sioux City to take the draw here in their defensive zone. Sioux City wins the draw. Drake Anderson with the puck now, looking to go up. Oh, looking to go far side to Brennan Lynch, who must be all right. Goalie plays the puck. Oh, a little bit. Oh, thought it was a high stick there, but evidently not. Brennan Lynch turns the puck back over and puts it right back in our offensive zone. George Johnson to chase now. Guessing they took that timeout to talk about maybe pulling a goalie here. Johnson takes a man off his stick there, off the puck there. Johnson now, a little bit of a hook maybe, non-call, but it's all right. Oh, Dubuque with a good opportunity there with the puck in front of the net. I think they hit their own player there, Drake Anderson, to whip the puck around, just about takes out the referee. George Johnson with a good hit right in front of the varsity boys. They give him some love. Dubuque now with a shot, goes wide. Might have got away with a little one there. Well, of course, now they're a little retaliation. JoJo Hope there. Just enough to get them to bite on the penalty. And so 1:26 left in the third period. Sioux City leads 3-2. Is going to go up a man advantage here for 2 minutes. So we are going to finish this contest off with a power play, unless we score, and then we'll be back to 5-on-5. But calling Andre to take the draw, loses the draw. Goes out to Max Barker. Max Barker in the neutral zone. Johnson now in the defensive zone. Oh, and a big takeaway by Dubuque, and they bury it. Oh, no. Carter Johnson with the turnover. Definitely not what he was looking for there. Looking to make a play, go up the ice, and Just good hand-eye coordination there by number 3 for Dubuque. Capitalizes on the turnover. Sioux City changing their lines up here. Brennan Lynch now in the neutral zone, loses track of the puck. Sioux City up, still up a man. Or down. Yeah, Sioux City up on the power play here. Max Barker looking to make a play. Great pass. Great outlet pass over to the neutral zone with a shot. Good block by the goaltender here. George Johnson with looking to rip it. Oh, look, great shot by George, but just doesn't get through traffic. Brennan Lynch throws it in deep. I know Carter's looking to do anything he can to redeem himself here. He might not see the ice again, though. Dubuque throws it down. Drake Anderson looking to make a play, throws it in the zone. Dubuque perfectly content throwing that puck down. 30 seconds left now. JoJo Hope was in the corner. Bodies are flying here. George Johnson chases in the neutral zone. Now the puck is in our offensive zone. If we can get to make a turnover here, we got 15 seconds. Looks like we've got too many men. Too many men on Dubuque. They got 5 guys out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they're a man down. So we're going to go on another 5-on-3, which is going to drop in our zone. Looks like to me. So big mistake there by Dubuque, but so we've got a little stoppage in play here. And now they're running the clock. Not real sure what's going on here. 13.2 is what should be on the clock here. Oh, did the clock not start earlier? What it's looking like here is that the clock maybe didn't start. Now we're going to have a shootout. Not really sure of the call here, but number 3 Haley for Dubuque to take the puck. Looks like we've got a shootout here, folks. Brings the puck up wide to the right side of Jack Sanderson, and he puts a move on, and it's a good goal there. So Colin Andre now getting the nod. If I know Colin, he's going to go forehand, backhand, forehand. Comes in. Oh, goaltender just gets a small piece of it there, up and over. It's Dubuque coming out. It's number 5. No, I'm sorry, number 9. Set to take the draw. Sanderson looking, seeing what he can do, and he scores there. So they are up 2-0 in the shootout. Drake Anderson now to take the draw. to try to extend this thing. If Drake misses, the game is over. But I think we're going to need a good goal here to extend this power play. This very good play. Draws him back. Comes on the backhand and buries it. Keeps this contest going. So Jack Sanderson stops here. We have an opportunity. So it's 2-1 now in the shootout. Got number 16 going here for Dubuque. And good stop by Jack Sanderson to extend it. Brendan Lynch looking to go here, getting the nod. So it's 2-1, so Brendan needs to score here to extend this. Brendan Lynch takes it here. Coming in with a head of steam. And he's stuffed. Ah, shoot. Well, folks, that's the end of the contest for the day. Sioux City loses this one in a shootout. A valiant effort. We got the handshake coming here, so hopefully things are all nice and clean. So thanks, folks. That's it for the broadcast today. Thank you.